Hey everyone, we got a really touching story from one of you. It's called The Painter's Palette, and it's about an artist named Evelyn.
Oh, I loved that one.
Yeah, so get ready because we are going on a deep dive into human connection and rediscovering passions and the ripple effects of simple acts of kindness. It's all there.
It really grabs you right away.
It does.
We meet Evelyn when she's at the very top of her game, like the peak of her art career, like a true master. She's known for these landscapes and portraits. And the way the author describes her use of light and color, especially in those Monterey Peninsula pieces, it just makes you feel like you are right there.
Vivid. You can almost smell the oil paints.
Yes.
And feel the ocean breeze.
Exactly.
Her studio, too, the way they describe it, it just sounds like this place where her creativity just exploded onto the canvases.
I know. It's so vibrant.
But then things change.
Yeah.
She develops arthritis and has to stop painting. And it feels like her world goes from all those vibrant colors to these muted grays.
Such a powerful symbol, that shift from vibrant color to gray.
Yeah.
It's not just about the physical limitations she faces, but also the emotional and artistic loss.
Right.
Just imagine a lively studio filled with this energy and creation, and then all of a sudden it's just quiet and still.
Heartbreaking. That's when Marco comes in.
Yes.
This cheerful Meals on Wheels volunteer, and get this, he's wearing a paint-splattered cap.
Oh, I love that little detail.
It felt like foreshadowing to me, almost like a secret code between artists.
Yeah. It's like a little wink to the reader.
Totally. But what's really remarkable is how Marco's question, just that simple question, are you an artist?
Yeah.
Unlocks something in Evelyn.
Right. Do you think she was surprised by her own reaction?
That's a great question. It makes me think about how sometimes we bury those passions deep down, and it just takes someone else to remind us that they're still there. And it wasn't just the question, it was his thoughtfulness. He brings her watercolors and fresh flowers.
He brought her both.
Yeah. Like you could tell he genuinely wanted to connect with her.
It's the little things.
It is.
It's the little things that speak volumes, right? It highlights how important genuine human connection is. Seeing beyond someone's immediate needs, I think.
Yeah.
Marco clearly understood that Evelyn needed more than just a meal. She needed nourishment for her soul.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But she doesn't immediately jump back into painting.
No.
She hesitates.
Of course.
You can almost feel those feelings of self-doubt creeping in. So relatable.
Right. I mean, was it fear of failure? The pain of what she had lost? I mean, the source material really emphasizes how she felt unable to pursue her passion.
Yeah.
It highlights that emotional weight of her situation.
That fear of not being able to live up to your own expectations, let alone someone else's.
Absolutely.
It can be paralyzing.
Yeah.
What I found interesting was that Marco didn't push her.
He did.
He didn't. He didn't try to force her back into painting. Instead, he does something really clever.
Oh.
He positions himself as the student, eager to learn from her. Such a brilliant move.
It is.
And it really speaks to his emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
He understood that giving Evelyn that sense of purpose, that feeling of being needed, was more important than anything else at that moment.
Right.
Like he instinctively knew that she needed to feel valued again, not just as a person, but as an artist.
Yeah, I get that. So tell me, what struck you about Evelyn's journey back to painting? What details stood out to you?
The image of her unsteady hands.
Oh, yeah.
It's just such a tangible reminder of the challenges that she was facing, but also her determination to overcome them.
Yeah.
And then the way the author describes those colors, awakening something dormant within her.
Oh, I love that line.
Like those colors were reawakening a part of her soul.
Yeah, it wasn't just about picking up a brush again.
No.
It was about reconnecting with her passion, with her identity as an artist.
It was. And that rediscovery of joy is so powerful. Like it makes you realize that transformation can happen at any age. It's never too late to reignite those passions, to find new ways to express ourselves.
I love that.
Me too.
What stands out to me is the power of one person to make a difference.
Yeah.
Marco's simple act of kindness, it opened this door for Evelyn.
It did. Yeah.
And who knows how many other people were touched by their story.
Right.
It's that ripple effect of positivity.
It's a reminder that we all have the potential to be that pebble in the pond.
We do.
We all have something unique to offer, a gift to share, a way to make the world a little brighter.
And it doesn't have to be something grand or complicated. No.
It can be as simple as a smile or a kind word, a listening ear.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's sharing a skill you have, a talent you've been neglecting.
Right.
A passion that's been waiting to be rekindled.
I love that. And speaking of making a difference, the source material ends with a really subtle but powerful call to action about volunteering with Meals on Wheels. It's almost like an invitation to join this ripple effect of kindness that we've been talking about.
Yeah, it's very subtle. It doesn't feel forced or preachy or anything like that. It just flows naturally from the story.
Right. It's as if the author is kind of gently nudging us,
Yeah,
think about how we might contribute.
exactly. It's a reminder that, we can all be like Marco in a way. We don't need these special skills or grand plans
Yeah, you don't have to be a superhero.
to make a difference. Sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is just show up
Yeah.
and offer our presence,
Mm-hmm.
our time, and our genuine care.
I agree.
Makes you think about the impact we could all have if each of us committed to, like one small act of kindness each day.
Oh, I love that.
Or one gesture of generosity.
Yeah.
Or one moment of genuine connection.
It's like a chain reaction of positivity spreading outward from one person to the next.
And it brings me back to one of the key takeaways from Evelyn's story. Finding purpose often comes from sharing our passions, even in these modified forms.
Right.
Like, she thought she'd lost her art,
Yeah.
but she discovered a new way to share it. And in doing so, she found this, deeper sense of fulfillment than she ever imagined.
It really challenges us to think about our own lost passions or skills, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
What have we put on hold? What gifts have we been neglecting?
Maybe it's time to dust off that old guitar, pick up those knitting needles again, or reconnect with that hobby that used to bring us so much joy.
Yeah, and you never know. You just might inspire somebody else to do the same.
Evelyn's story is such a powerful reminder that it's never too late to rediscover those passions and share them with the world.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with a question to ponder. What seemingly lost passion or skill might you be able to rediscover or share in a new way? What small act of kindness could you offer that might spark a ripple effect of positivity in your own community?
Beautiful question to reflect on. And on that note, I think it's time to bring our deep dive into Evelyn's world to a close. But even though we're signing off, I hope her story stays with you, inspiring you to embrace those unexpected moments of connection and rediscover the joy of sharing your unique gifts with the world. Until next time.